This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the Warriors matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green, and it's Bogut, and it's Barnes, and at the three. Now here's Curry. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And a deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Here's Tatum, takes it inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Don't sleep on Jason Tatum's athleticism. This guy attacks the basket with ferocity.
Here's Green, sinks that one from the post.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Curry with the steal. Thompson inside. White's there. And it's in there.
Well, because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Holiday with it. Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Bogut. Thompson against Porzingis.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside. And exploit them for points. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nailed from three-point land.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Green finds Thompson. Shoots over White. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Green. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Tatum. He has 5. Pass to Holiday. Outside White. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors leading. Right side Green. Thompson from long range. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. It's White on the wing. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Right side Green. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. The rebound by the Celtics. Town with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Fuck my grandson.
Holiday against Curry. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
From the line. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 7 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Bogut against Porzingis. Outside for Curry. A 3-ball. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Brown. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Green, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
This is his first.
Run me my coins.
Both teams.
Run me my coins.
Both free throws good from Green.
Run me my coins.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Run me my coins. Run me my coins.
Tatum on the wing. He's covered
Run me
by
my
Livingston.
coins.
Inside.
Run me my coins. Ooh, like,
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get
I wanna
to
dunk
this
and all that
spot.
extra
It's over
shit.
if you do it.
Get out of my way, like he just all on defense.
Sealy
Like,
inside.
he on my shit.
Guarded by
Bad.
Horford.
Show up some Curry.
And a deep 3 from
Look.
Curry. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep.
No.
And Barbosa pulls it down. Now Curry with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the layup. And that's
Curry the
12
only
points
nigga,
for Stephen
the little
Curry.
nigga that's only really scoring layups. These
Example
niggas
of
ain't
playing
scoring
big,
nothing.
adapting to the situation.
Well, major
Fucked
height
around and touched
disadvantage.
it.
He
He
recognizes
was a
that
typo.
and still able to score it.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
We got more straps than Dyke
And for those
Ho.
of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry, Maurice Spates out there with Barbosa, and there's Livingston, and it's Azili in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Curry, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Hauser. No scoring in this one. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Horford. Buries it down low. Horford's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Azili can't get
I
it to
can't
go.
get nothing. Like,
Surprised he missed
the
that.
only nigga that's really
That's
doing
just
some
good
shit really
enough to
Curry.
prevent
But
that bucket.
LeBron have been the
Here's
main
Tatum.
nigga.
And
Fuck
foul
out
on
of
the
here.
shot.
Fuck,
He'll
you not
shoot
dunking
2
on that.
into the
Get out of
free
here.
throw
Fuck on my
It's going to
face,
be on
nigga.
Maurice Spates.
Tatum has
Give him a
worked
little
very
two,
hard
one.
to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
Wow.
Looney's checked in for Maurice Spates. And so he hits both.
Send me some Curry.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The focus from
Curry, the
Curry.
only little
Gets
nigga that's
it to
getting
fall
fast.
inside.
On the
I'm not
offensive
saying
end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Right side Tatum.
Oh, brother.
Pass
No,
to Pritchard.
You have to shoot that again.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Bitch.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite
Bro, what the
spot.
fuck
That
is you
one
doing?
he'd like to have back.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David
Never
Aldridge.
going my
David,
way.
it's all
It's
yours.
never.
Take it away.
It ain't going y'all way
Kevin,
neither.
thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but
Shoot that,
Jason
little brother.
Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then
Still a
in the
beginner.
fourth,
That's what you
I
said.
can score 20 in the quarter.
Look
Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stephen Curry, a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Out left to the wing, shoots the three. Warriors with the rebound. Livingston looking for the opening, and the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Outside Tatum. High arcing shot, and it's Spates with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Here's Livingston. And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's Hauser, covered by Barnes. Hauser the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, boy. Again.
Makes you nostalgic.
I'm mad to the ball. He didn't even look.
Here's Spates. Drills it from outside. Spates has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. That comes in for Pritchard. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside Holiday. White, wide open. He fires.
Yes, and
it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
And finished off by Bogut.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Hey, Bob, get to the hands.
Unwilling to put in the work.
Warriors leading by 5. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Brown outside. Offline with his three.
Not too bad.
Green against Holiday. It's stolen by Brown.
The ball. This game is so fucking.
Pass to Tatum. And Barnes sends it back. Curry looking around.
The three.
And Boston with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Bogut finds Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green. If he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
Brown outside. Back to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Livingston. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Thompson kicks to Livingston. That's
fucking
it.
3, nigga. What are you talking about?
And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Well, whenever Sean Livingston drains a 3, that is big time because it's not the primary weapon in his arsenal.
Here's Brown. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Thompson up top, White covering.
He all on my fucking. He got some good
White on.
I can't even back. He got some good defense.
Well, with his big and long frame, Klay Thompson can get inside and score. And it doesn't matter if the defense has good position.
White the pass to Holiday. White down low, working on Thompson, and it's White missing.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Thompson
the bounce pass. And here's Green outside.
He just a motherfucker. That little motherfucker, right?
Lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Gotta watch out for him.
Watch
out for that nigga.
Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
He don't make no sense. He make me proud.
Porzingis inside, covered by
Bogut.
Porzingis can't hit. And the Warriors with possession.
Hello,
haven't given up any points here in the second half. Barnes passes to Green.
Do it again.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Holiday.
That man's gonna get my rebound noise.
Bring it up for Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You can see the level of aggression Jason Tatum sees.
I saw Curry drain shit from the 3. What you mean?
Bogut kicks to Curry.
I said, what he had?
He went over and back.
I'm so fucking. I'm taking out. It's good. Oh, this is for my son, Green.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play.
Glass know where to be found.
Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 12.
He got the ball. Get him in this good spot.
Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Well, attack the cup. Klay Thompson, more ways to score than you think.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Porzingis and the dunk by Porzingis.
This fucking he's always on date.
Is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
The 3 from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Brown outside. All alone. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I be praying they don't make that
Green's
shit.
got 8 rebounds in this game.
Like, why they be putting 2 Ds on me?
Bogut
You know,
high post. He's against Porzingis. Back to Bogut. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
Here's Holiday. Nice pass. Run him to the rack perfectly for
I
the
need to stop
layup.
putting 2 niggas. I gotta watch out.
Holiday's got 6.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
No good from Bogut. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Holiday against Curry. And here's Green outside. The rebound by the
I need to
Celtics.
stop. These niggas be all on niggas. Big.
Right side Holiday. Throws it down. JT.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson left side.
Let me get some on Thompson, man. So,
It's hauled in by Cornette.
oh.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. It's Brown on the way. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Cornette. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now.
No,
In this
than me.
one.
They had about
That
5
pass
niggas
had to
in
be
the
thrown not
Wait
only in
for
the
it.
right spot, but at the right time.
Watch your man.
Now here's
Dumbass
Livingston.
nigga.
5 points in the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. There's the triple. The rebound by Azili.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Thompson for 3.
Bitch.
Good.
my face.
Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Pass to Pritchard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics trail by
That was
11.
just our ball,
Thompson
boy.
sitting on
Hey,
the
boy, this
bench.
game is
Here's the
cheap,
group that
dog.
Steve Kerr has on the floor. Looney out there with Justice Azili. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Livingston in at the shooting guard. Now here's Livingston. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's Azili. Horford with the rebound. Here's Hauser. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Horford the pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. 3-pointer.
You got me with that one. I ain't
Good
leaving
on
back.
the 3 ball.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Shoots from the corner. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first points of the game. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now here's Livingston. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Well, you can see the fluid, athletic nature of Sean Livingston's game. That is a nice finish.
Here's Tatum. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist.
And nigga that talk to him, they ain't love. Just make sure you hide the little sister
assists in the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. In for the Celtics. Then for the Warriors, Barnes, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Rush in for Sean Livingston. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other.
Okay.
We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now, back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy.
That'd be the hardest shit.
Finishes with authority.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
So thick that ass up.
Warriors leading by 15. Bazili inside, working on Horford from past the arc. Bazili can't get it to go. Austin with the ball. And here's Tatum for three. Good on the triple.
What?
Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
This game will make a nigga mad, bro.
Go to the pull-up game so you don't meet the defender at the rim.
Bazili dishes to
Do it
Rush.
to Curb.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound Boston.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
How is he even getting through all my men? Like, what?
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Barbosa gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Celtics trail by 14.
Oh, Curry, get your dumb ass about to go.
Horford with the screen on Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, Derek White.
The three from Tatum. And they recover it. Brown deciding where to go with it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Curry, that's good.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Like, look, I can't even fucking go through
Here's
this nigga.
Green.
Big ass off.
Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And
these
niggas
hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Barnes.
Fuck off.
He gets it in there.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's why we think he is.
Curry on
How
the
the ball
wing.
see?
Over
Splash.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's 27 points for Stephen Curry. Celtics trail by 16.
I be trying to look for my
three. And Curry pulls it down.
I start Curry. Nothing in this fuck on my
coverage there, but they
So,
can't count
what do you do?
on him to continue missing.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Boston. Outside, White fires the three. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, shit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker.
I knew he would have made it.
They certainly
I just knew he would have made
more
it.
than their opponent.
Yo, dude, you're too far behind the points. I knew he had to
right
make
there.
that.
Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Thompson misses.
I ain't making this one, though.
And
that's
so
on
White
free. I ain't
will
making
bring
this.
it up for the Celtics. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Holiday, get your stupid
Takes a
ass
three.
on.
Draymond
Fuck on my
Green pulls
face.
it in.
Bro, Curry, bro,
And
take
here
that
are
up,
the
Curry.
Warriors now.
Oh!
The lead is 15.
That boy just saved my fucking life.
Now here's Curry. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
All right, it's 5 seconds left. Let me see if this is going to be our ball. Better shoot it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?
My dumb ass. I didn't even realize it was the scope.
I'm an urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the tactics. Guesses.